Welcome in, everybody. Acerola VR, Niacence, Paris Green, 749, Potted Perky, and Varun Wolf. You guys are the openers here today. You guys are the opening show. Welcome in, and Paris, I'm glad you would definitely take the creature from the universe's beyond's proboscis within your hand. That pro bono proboscis making you want to journey into the great beyond. You got rats, I feel you. Oh man, at least I don't have those. You know, we don't get a lot of rats where I'm at. We deal with mice occasionally, but it's usually only whenever the winter time extends itself too far into spring and they start freaking out. Then you start having to deal with them trying to invade your home. But, you know, as long as you're pretty good at dealing with that, it's no big deal. It's country living. Country living in a nutshell. Anyway, my name is Spooks the Monster Man, being made up of all your dreams, the good, the bad, the stinky, and the rad. We're going back to the world of Monster Hunter as I raise various different creatures to be my growing army of monster friends that will help me in my journeys. So let's go ahead and switch on over to that. Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. I'm really excited to be able to play this again with you guys. I know you guys haven't been quite enjoying the Pal World playthroughs quite as much, but this one seems like one that everybody kind of, just about anybody who comes in usually will like something about this game. Which I think that means you all have good taste. I get water beetles and ants in the warmer weather, and squirrel rats or mice in the winter. Yeah, it really do be like that. A lot of people don't realize, but that's just how, you know, southern/country living works. You deal with a lot of bugs, you deal with a lot of pests, you deal with a lot of thises and that's. But anyway, Paris, how are you today? How doth the fruit hang? Trial quests? Alarinoth. Oh, that should be easy. Oh, there's several of them. I believe these guys are technical attackers. Had Red Robins for my sister's early birthday dinner. I don't know if I've ever eaten at a Red Robin's. Is it any good, or is it just kind of like surprisingly mediocre like Steak and Shake? They wanted me to finish this in one turn in order to get a gold rank on that one. I just don't think that that's going to happen. I hope that's a repeatable mission. Or maybe you just get the bonuses and rewards for, you know, each rank the first time. Well, it's fine. I'm sure we can do it if we get a little bit stronger and we've got a little bit more potent of a swing. Ooh, what? Tsukino's Lunar Luck? What is this? What is happening right now?
Ready. And your fortune is
Crescent Moon. What is this, like a daily thing? Oh, yeah, it is. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we may as well just do like a standard charm. They're greasy burgers with bottomless fries. Yo, just wanted to pop in and say what's up. Watching the Cube 4 charity streams today. Oh, is that a Twitch thing, Tavo? The bottomless fries, though, how do they do that? Do they treat this like it's a like a buffet or something, or do they just keep delivering you fries, or I mean, is it sit in? I truly guess I just don't understand the concept behind Red Robins.
Right. Let's go check out where these turf wars have been happening.
Yeah, let's go check it out, Hotness. I mean, my companion.
Well, obviously we're going to find some monster tracks.
Okay, whatever you say.
This is behind wherever they go. We can follow those to wherever the monsters are now.
Well, okay. But how are we supposed to follow a trail in such a huge area?
No worries. I've got us covered.
Do we use scout flies in this one too?
Ta-da!
Yeah, we do.
You ever
Okay.
heard of scout flies? Once we find the tracks, these little fellas will do the rest.
For real? And anyone can use these flashy things? Even my buddy over here?
Yeah, I think when this game out, Monster Hunter World was still relatively new,
Any rider's toolkit.
I want to say.
Here, take some.
So I think they wanted to try to include as much, or as many mechanics and monsters from World as they could.
I'll show you what to do once we find some tracks.
Which means they'll probably do the same thing for Wilds whenever that comes out. I would guess, anyway. I'm hoping they make a new stories. My wife said it's the bottomless strawberry lemonade and stealing the fry seasoning is what makes Red Robin good. I guess it's really good seasoning. Is it like Cavender's? Has anybody had Cavender's, like, Greek seasoning? I think it's delicious. And I'll add that shit on just about anything. Whoopsie. How do I pick stuff up again? Oh, I'm using X like I'm still playing Pal World. Ah, stop! Okay, all right. These guys are probably technical attackers. Yep, they are. Choose. Strawberry lemonade sounds really good, though, especially endless. Probably not good for you, but good to eat. Good for the consumption. Anyway, Tavo, you didn't ever say, is that, Cube 4 charity stream thing? Is that on Twitch or something else? And what's it about? Happy Catterday! Welcome in, Meowie Wowie! How you doing today, bud? Also, happy Catterday to you, too. I hope you are doing well out there. We're playing Monster Hunter Stories 2. I want to raise some monster babies. If it's on Twitch, 8 Magic streamers get together and put on the Cube for charity each Christmas. See, that's neat. I thought about doing more streams with Magic and everything. And I sometimes I feel like there's no reason I shouldn't do it. But if I do, I feel like I'm going to have to limit it to like a specific day. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like the majority of what I'm doing. I don't want to just like overflow it. And I don't want to mess with people's expectations. You know, make them think that like, you know, Magic is all I would do and so on. When, like, the idea is going to be more that I'm going to be doing art and games, you know? And, like, little storytelling segments. Hiya. I just love the Red Robin's boyfriend behind the curtains commercial. What? I am unfamiliar with this. Only become Magic streamer. Yeah, I know. That I feel like that's how it would go, you know? If you manage to actually get, like, a lot of people watching the Magic card side of things, that they would just expect that, you know? And then that would be it. They draft the MTGO Vintage Cube. 2 teams of 4, each team sponsored by a company, and the winning team gets their donations doubled by the sponsor. Very cool. I like how it puts some sort of import on who wins. But at the same time, I feel like whenever it comes to a donation stream, that like it should just be donations. I don't know. Maybe that's like a hot take. But it does feel a little bit silly that it's like if you guys are trying to like put stuff towards a good cause, like why are you limiting your the amount of donations based on like who wins. I mean, I get it. It's like better for the entertainment value. But it does feel a bit weird. Especially since for those companies, you know they're just using them as tax write-offs either way. What up, Kutku? Nope, it is not the egg I want. Nope, not the egg I want. Maybe this one. Oh, man. Seriously? You guys aren't going to give me a Kutku yet? I'm just stuck with Kulu-Ya-Ku. Then again, that other one was a Bullfango. Or no, a Bulldrome. Both companies auto-donate $5,000 and pay for the streamer's entry fees for each draft. How much are the entry fees? Are they, like, truly that large? That's crazy, if so. I probably should focus on my mission instead of just wandering around. On this game, it like, behooves you to always be advancing the story because there's so much content locked behind advancing the story. $10 a draft, but it's over 48 hours. You mean like they're going to be constantly playing over 48 hours? Ooh, 15 plus drafts. Sweet sassy molassie, that is a lot of drafting. I bet they're going to be exhausted by the end. Oh, wait, we've already been up here. What up, Kulu-Ya-Ku? They're already exhausted. One streamer has been live since midnight. Yeah, dude, I don't know how they do it. I feel like none of them are going to be particularly young either. Like, if I had to guess, like, this doesn't seem like a crowd that's going to be filled to the brim with, you know, like, teens and 20-somethings. I feel for them. Ooh, another rare monster den. Can't skip out on that. No, no, no. Probably should, though. Once again, it's better for me to just advance the story. I feel like they should treat this like Pokemon, where it's like, any monster that you run into could potentially be run into and hatched out, as long as you're in the area that's appropriate for it. Barring, like, specific things, like the difference between low and high-ranked monsters. But they shouldn't lock certain monsters behind story happenings, because otherwise it feels like you're kind of being forced along a path just to be able to get to the good stuff. Which, like, I get it. You know, like, essentially they're trying to make you cater to the story, but it's not as fun for the player. This is still a video game, so I feel like you should give the players a little bit of freedom to play around, you know? Figure out where they want to go, what they want to catch, what they want to do. Because they're going to end up coming back to the story regardless. I don't want a Kulu-Ya-Ku. We don't have a Bulldrome, and I don't even know if a Kutku's unlocked yet. One of the founders of Cube for Charity committed suicide in October, so this year's in his memory, both charities revolve around that. Ooh. That's not good. It's not good. I mean, like, it's good that they're doing, like, a remembrance thing. I'm just saying, like, it's not good that, obviously, there was a, you know, a tragic event going on. I do have to say, I think that's something that Wizards doesn't oftentimes take into consideration. Especially whenever it comes to D&D. But I don't think that they realize that a lot of the strength of their brand comes from the communities that play their games. And that giving them the room to do what is fun and to create new game modes and stuff like that is exactly why we have so much content in D&D and why we have Commander as a game type. But, you know, Hasbro and, you know, like the higher-ups with Wizards of the Coast, they really do not seem to think much of their player base. Really shook the community. He created CubeCon, too. Wait, there's a whole convention around Cube play? That's what it sounds like. Boom, 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 boom. Switch out. Why are we switching out? I was worried that was the case. She told me to switch monsters, not switch weapons. I see. Run Wolf, the Kulu Yaku. 1,600 people went this past year. Wow, that's a pretty good turnout. Not bad. Oh shit, pretty resistant. I guess piercing weapons are meant to be used to break the frills. Whap, whap. Whap! We're just about to break those. There it goes. There it goes. Very good!
This'll put you out of commission.
1,600 people participated in the main event. There was more that went. Yeah, yeah. I imagine it was probably, I don't know, maybe 1,000 more probably went. What do you think? Well, I don't know what else is at the convention. If it was just like a general convention, I imagine it was probably even more than that. But that's some pretty incredible, incredible growth. Especially for, like, such a specific type of magic, you know? So, we can't ride. Oh, it's using speed attacks. Ah! Damn it! I thought it'd get angry and use, like, power attacks or something. I should have done technical. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Explosion! It was only 700 people last year? Wow! That is explosive growth. I guess cube play is just becoming a lot more popular these days.
What a heart-pounding battle!
Heart pounding. Whose heart's pounding? It's one of my passions, and the community is great. No, I actually would like to play a cube match at some point. Yeah, I know about monster dens. When a monster retreats, they make a den, and then you can go into the den and get all of their delectable eggies. You're always invited? Oh yeah, it's gonna happen eventually. It's just a matter of the stars aligning. Damn it, I gotta stop hitting the X button. I keep treating this like I'm playing Pal World. I'm not playing Pal World right now. It's just A button for everything. It's simple. Arugula. I think February 1st is the next scheduled event. Okay. I'm assuming that is on a Saturday, and since we'll be pretty healthily into the year, I'm sure I'll probably be able to join, I would think. Barring some kind of mysterious circumstance that changes the circumstances of my own life. I do like how they make it feel stompy to be walking through whenever you're riding atop your monsters. All right, come on. Let's do this. Wow. Really railroady. I think February 1st is... Oh, yeah, you already said that. I play Pal World like I'm playing Minecraft. Because you play a lot of Minecraft, I take it? I don't know if you do or not, Paris. I can't play Minecraft anymore. I've tried. Yep, we've got a catavan system now. Safely taking you anywhere you want to go. That's the catavan guarantee. I knew it! Ever ridden on a catavan, buddy? It's not the smoothest ride, but it'll take you wherever you want to go. Once you access Catavan Stand somewhere, you can go back to that location anytime. Pause down, the best way to travel. There's nothing wrong with Minecraft, it's just that after playing a lot of other, like, survival, builder, crafter games, I just feel like Minecraft is lacking. There's just not enough there to keep me going like, oh man, I can't wait to do the next thing. It's always just like, alright, I guess I don't know, do something. It's like, for some reason, there's just no excitement to it anymore. A Harchudo. I probably do need to fight these guys. I don't know if I've fought any Bullfangos yet. Ooh, what the? I went right through them. The charity event is crazy, though, because you have to win 3 matches in the MTGO Vintage Cube to earn a trophy, and it's the team with the most trophy who wins the event. Oh, that makes sense. I was kind of wondering that, with all of them playing so much. Oh, that I can concede. Been quite a few mods I would still enjoy, like Cobblemon and this massive RPG mod. Sounds like heaps of fun. Yeah, it actually does. It sounds like it'd be a pretty fun event. And I'm not really bad at Magic. So, I mean, it's not like people would, you know, feel nothing but pain watching me go through cards or anything like that, but You're very good, actually? I don't know if I'm very good. I mean, I feel like you need, like, more of a complete understanding of the game to be considered good. I'm okay. But yeah, I think I kind of agree with you there. Ooh, ad break. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I should have been on top of that. Dagger and Paris have been spared. That's okay. It's not like there's anything super exciting going on the game while the ad is playing through. We'll just fight some of these boogs. Eh. Weak acid. I don't want that. There you go. At least use a technical attack. Don't be such a Goofenheimer. Could come play with my fiance and his group and they could show you some cool things. Cool things on what? Minecraft? I played the Vintage Cube 10 times last year and only got 1 trophy. Some of these players are 4 out of 5. Wow. Impressive. Yeah, I think for me is that it's like I just know that people that are like very encyclopedic about the knowledge of the game will innately have a much better advantage whenever it comes to just about any level of play. But considering my more casual approach to playing Magic in general, it kind of firmly keeps me in the I'm all right group. You know what I mean? And like the only real way that I would overcome that is if I like spent a lot of time really like trying to remember everything, and I admittedly I just don't want to spend the time to do that. That's really what it comes down to. It would take far too much time to become an encyclopedia of rules and cards and everything, especially considering how many cards are out there these days. It's more like you just have to, after a while, have a good understanding of like the general rules of the game, and then, you know, work on intuition from there. I mean, obviously you're making smart moves, but you have to almost treat it like, okay, this person's playing red, which means it's likely that they've got offensive creatures, probably a little bit of removal, maybe a little bit of card draw with discard to it. So if I play this, then the likelihood of them having a 3 damage spell or something like that's fairly high, so they might be able to destroy it. So let's play something with at least 4, whatever. It takes time for sure. Been playing for 30 years, and I was a judge for 2 years. I still have questions. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's practically endless. Yeah, here's your dusk shrooms. Take them from me.
Wow.
General rules will carry you a lot further than you think it will, honestly. I mean, I think it gives you enough to be able to play the game at an adequate level.
Chief Gara, we're back!
Glad to see you're all right. So, how was it?
Stinky.
We tracked down a Jan Kutku. We think that was the one stirring up trouble.
A Jan Kutku, huh?
No worries, though. My buddy here gave it what for and even brought back an egg.
You were able to
Egg.
hold your own, huh? Well done. I didn't expect this day to come so soon, but I think it's time to have the barriers taken down.
30 years worth of cards is a lot. Yeah, it is. It really is. And sometimes those collections get to be worth a huge amount of money, whether people realize it or not. Commander definitely did a good job teaching me the finer points of the rules, but sadly mostly forgotten it. I understood layers once. Yeah, I mean, after a while, I think it's hard to keep it all together.
Make the arrangements at once. Until that's finished, please continue with your investigation.
Nice going, newbie. Whoa, don't you get it? This is a really big deal. Taking down those barriers means you have permission to go see Guardian Ratha.
That's my buddy for ya. Even the chief is starting to see how great you are.
I'll go get
Sure.
started. Meet me in the center of the village when you're ready to set out.
Hey, buddy, I spotted a suspicious Mealinx over by the harbor before.
Why didn't you say anything
You
then?
say we go check him out while Kena is setting things up.
Also, what makes a Mealinx so suspicious to you? Like, were they walking around prowling in a prowling position with like a shady cloak on or something like that? Our current item is positively indispensable in expanding your stables. If you want it, we take bottle caps. Sounds like a bargain, except we don't have any caps. They're easy to find. If you can make the long trip into the South Kamuna Evergarden. That's the meow on the street anyway. Doesn't sound awfully reliable to me, but a treasure hunt's right up my alley. Let's ask Kena for directions. Perfect. Bring me those bottle caps. My fiance has a deck he built for $400 and it's now worth over $1,000 easily. Oh yeah, yeah. Hashtag MTG stocks. Yeah, no joke. No friggin' joke. I can't imagine what some cards' value are, you know, because like it feels like the market fluctuates so quickly sometimes. Yeah, he's been debating on selling it because he plays online mostly. I don't know. I really don't know. Sometimes I like having cards in my collection just to have them. But then other times I'm like, man, what's the point unless I'm playing them? You know what I mean? Otherwise, I feel like they would do somebody else better good than it would to just collecting dust in my closet or something. Your decks are super cool, Spooks. Really? I mean, I enjoy them, but like, sometimes I feel like I talk, you know, like whenever I'm speaking about what the decks are supposed to do or be or whatever, I feel like I'm actually talking too much because whenever you've got other players of Magic, it's just like, oh, okay, all right, let's see your deck. Because, you know, everybody wants to show off their deck.
Perfect. We've got a date with an Everden.
Also, playing online is so much cheaper. Oh, yeah, it is. It is an awful lot cheaper, unless you pay.
History, you know.
What kind of history?
Something bizarre happened there years ago, right in the very depths of the den.
Some say someone got really spanked.
Something bizarre?
I like your story. Oh yeah, I like it whenever it's like, you know, you can imagine
There
the
was
battlefields
about a huge
taking
monster
place in a
going
certain
on.
way.
The village sent some riders to investigate, and
What did they find?
in the low light, they could just make out a monster with pale white whiskers and shimmering blue eyes.
White whiskers and blue eyes?
Aren't they talking about him?
The hulking, tanned creature was dancing around the den.
A tanned monster? Did it dancing around the den? What kind of monster was this? White whiskers, blue eyes.
Well, you got brown whiskers technically. Oh, that's the chief.
That sounds just like Chief Gara.
Yeah.
Turns out that's what it was.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. How could they mistake him for a monster?
So that's one of our friends' favorite puns. You've got to be kidding me. I've sold a lot of my expensive stuff, the ones that can be reprinted anyway. Yeah, I think that's valid. I really do think it is valid because if you can sell the stuff, feel free to make some money on it, especially since, like, what's the likelihood of you really using it long term? Who friggin' knows? But also, I find that the process of going through selling it is like a lot to deal with and also a little tedious. Uses a program called OCTGN and is 100% free. Oh, I could definitely see that. Entire database of every card that's been... Yeah. Dagger's played something sort of like that, too. 40 egg incubators ready to go. My god, that's a lot, dude.
I know, right? Complete lack of respect. He just laughed it off. But the riders who'd hyped themselves up for a battle didn't find it so funny.
That dance must have been pretty peculiar to fool everyone like that.
Nobody had ever seen a human move like that before. He was more like a fanged beast. Whoops, now I'm starting to sound disrespectful. Anyway, how about we get going?
Here's hoping we don't run into any actual monsters.
Lots of babies? Yeah, are you going through, like, the mass breeding process? Like I said, I really would have liked to have played a little bit tonight, but I figured I'd give myself a little bit of a break from it. Plus, I give everybody here a break from it, too, and we can always play more Palworld as we go. Yeah, that was quite a few. Not going to complain about that. Can we actually have charms and a prey go through as well? Nice. I think we can. Because there's two... Yeah! Neat.
Welcome.
Chicken Decapitator! It's one of my favorite weapons ever. Probably go with it. Nope, we don't have enough materials for this. I do like the Velocidrome armor. I've always loved its look. It's just a really cool look.
Thank you.
I think the only real weakness it has is that the helmet looks a little bit goofy, but it wouldn't look so bad if it covered up the face. I always feel like helmets suffer a little bit whenever they don't cover the face. Otherwise, it just ends up looking weird, and you might as well take it off. At least whenever it comes to a design aspect. And then for like a literal aspect, if you're going to be wearing a helmet, I hope it covers my face. That's just practical, you know? That's just good practical design. That has nothing to do with style. Rare Den. But now I play maybe once a month on average, if that. Trying to get traits together. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the hard part whenever it comes to the Palworld breeding system, is getting the traits together. That is true, though. I need to jump on there and get you one of those Ragnahawks. Because, you know, I had those several that I bred last night that had Demon God and, was it Runner? I think I had Runner and Demon God on them. But maybe by the time I give you one of them, you won't even need it anymore, so who knows? Why did I even bother jumping to this side? Ooh. Gimme, gimme! Come on. Give me a good one. That'll do. This is Monster Hunter Stories? Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, it's like basically if you took Monster Hunter and then mixed it with Pokemon. Although this is technically Monster Hunter Stories 2. So if you're looking for Monster Hunter Stories, we actually did a playthrough of that, back in July, I think? Now, I probably will. Still trying to finish an Anubis breeding pair, then the Broncherry and Aqua Broncherry with Nocturnal. Then after that, dunno. Man, I've never even seen a PAL with the trait Nocturnal on it, so I guess you got lucky there in general. What was the point of coming over here? I thought there'd be something interesting. It is second one, in fact. Great RPG if you enjoy those. Yeah, it is. It is. The Monster Hunter Stories games are great. I actually really do adore them. Even with all of their cheesy power of friendship moments that they have in them. Basically, like, the stories, they marketed it more for kids than the standard Monster Hunter series. And, it shows. The first one definitely shows it. The second one, not as much, because they kind of aged it up a little bit. But it's still, you know, like, all the hallmarks are there, but it's still a really good game series. And, the loop is really fun as well. The breeding system's also kind of, well, not breeding, the gene system is interesting on here, because you can take genes from one monster type and then, like, infuse it into the other. And it will allow different monsters to get different attacks and abilities based on that. It's probably the best we're gonna get. We might as well take it back. Would anybody like to claim the Yeon Kutku as their monster species for now? I keep rolling them on an empty slot, Nocturnal and Vampiric both. It's nuts. Random stuff as one or the other. Yeah, no, Vampiric is also another one I've never seen, which seems amazing. You've gotten really lucky on the skills. I have no idea what that is. Yes, you do, Paris. Because that's what you were last game. Even if you don't know the name, you know the monster. I can promise you that. Oh, then sure. Okay. Well, if another one comes up that you really do like instead, you can always claim that one instead. I'll let you decide which one of these two Yeon Kutku you want to be. Anti-burn, blight-proof, beak drill. Interesting. I do like RPGs, but I like the ones where you get to divvy up skill points and make your person however you want. My favorite is Might and Magic, Mandate of Heaven. Oh yeah, that's pretty good too. Palworld has a little bit of that too, actually. Ooh, Dragon. Critical S. That seems more like a Paris thing anyway. Paris. No, I want it to be in my party. Would anybody like to be a bull drone? Big old pig monster. I ask because I'm going to have to put it in my party because I need a good power monster. I've been trying to figure out how to create my own old school RPG. I've got some ideas I think are cool. Let me tell you, man, there's been a lot of development in RPG Maker, and it's actually pretty flexible. If you ever get curious as to, like, the extent of what people can do within RPG Maker, look up this game called Look Outside that I found recently. It's crazy. It's like a eldritch / body horror kind of game. And it's all built within RPG Maker. You can tell from the sound effects and everything, but, I mean, their sound design is actually shockingly good, too. I mean, it's actually, like, a very interesting looking game. I'm a writer, not a developer. Yeah, but I mean, like, I hate to say it, but these days it's like a person has to be both, or like, it's very unlikely that they'll ever see their projects go off the ground. This is speaking from personal experience. Is that a golden bone pile? That's the Everdyn. Yep, bottle caps and various eggs. I need a team to keep me motivated. Again, I find that to be, like, super understandable. But man, like, again, like, speaking from my personal experience, I've just had to literally push myself to make it happen, regardless of whether or not anybody is there cheering me on or has skills that can help me. $83K. You are almost there, Paris. Definitely final stretch mode. But anyway, Tavo, I'm not saying that to be demotivational or anything like that, because I absolutely do want to see you succeed. And I think it's really valid to have somebody want to, like, cheer you on and encourage you to do and make the things happen that you want. But it's really hard to find that. I enjoy starting projects just so I can drop them near the end. Yeah. That's how it goes. Sometimes it really do be like that, as they say. My ADHD superpower? Yep. Preaching to the choir, my dude. I think the Velocidrome likes to use power attacks. I wasn't really paying attention. Speed. Oh. Maybe that's just when it's angry it uses power attacks. Or maybe they just changed it in Monster Hunter Stories too. Cool. Or doing the same craft for days on end because it's your favorite thing, only to suddenly stop and never do it again. Yep. It's like, you remember that thing that I loved? Well, I don't anymore. Now I hate it, and I never want to see it again in my life. You know that song I really loved? Well, now I hate it and I never want to hear it again in my life. You know that style I like to draw in? Well, now I hate it and I never want to see it again in my life. I downloaded the trial version of RPG Maker earlier this year. That's as far as I've gotten. Sketched out a rough story, too. I think you'd be surprised. It's actually kind of fun to start learning how that stuff works once you start. I fiddle-faddled with RPG Maker years ago at this point, but I did actually enjoy what I did do whenever I was messing with it. It's like one of those projects that, like everything else, I just sort of let myself stop doing it. And you just can't do that if you actually want things to get done. That's kind of how it was whenever it came to all of this streaming stuff. You know, it was like another one of those projects I really wanted to try to do, and I fiddle-faddled with it, and I didn't really, like, fully invest myself. You know, I was like, let's just, you know, I guess poke at it a little bit. And then I just started really enjoying it, and ran into some folks that made me kind of really get it. And that happened, well, pretty much around, I want to say, October, November of last year. And, So essentially, this has been like my first full year of really trying to do streaming with any kind of regularity or effort to it. Oh, I actually got a bow. Wild. I don't know, like, it's not like there's been a huge amount of growth this year or anything like that, but I feel like it hasn't gone bad. I think all in all, it's actually gone pretty well. See, they let me get a damn bull drone. Couldn't I get a Kutku until after I fought a Kutku? So dumb. Nice. Very nice. Keep it going, baby. I downloaded the trial. Wait, we read that. Crochet is one of the few things I kept coming back to over the last 21 years. About to start painting again. I'm excited. Oh, well, that's good. And actually, the crochet, having that as a consistent hobby, super useful. I feel like we're going to get a wandering monster as an extra boss in here. Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah, Anjanath probably a little tough for me right now.
Whew, we got away. Don't worry. We should be safe now.
Finished one of my nephew's cardigans and it looks super nice. So I'm glad I managed to finish it. Yeah, I'm sure they actually enjoy it too.
I was expecting a dancer, not some kind of raging nightmare.
Look, just calm down. I'll explain. That was an Anjanath. It's a fierce monster for sure, but it usually keeps its distance from humans. I have a feeling this is all connected somehow. we'd better head home and warn everyone.
Sounds like a plan. Let's skedaddle. All this stress isn't good for my heart.
Never, you're nothing
That's a
but
dead
stress.
Hey, who's the navigator here? You really think I wouldn't? Huh? Buddy, are you seeing this too?
A treasure chest?
Looks like that shady Mealinx was telling the truth after all. Grab the bottle caps and let's get out of here.
May as well take an egg too, quick before the Anshnath comes back. We're still in the same damn room. Really? That's all you're gonna give me? A Bulldrome egg? I love her hair design. Yeah, I love her whole design. I really like her everything. But no, they did a good job on her hair, in all seriousness. Zoom! Fair, she looks great. Yeah! See, I'm not the only one. Plus, she's actually, like, a good character. Gato! We return with your bottle cap. Oh, yes, they're authentic bottle caps. Thank you. Feel free to purchase anything that takes your fancy. Guildmeowster? See, these guys want bottle caps because they're preparing for the apocalypse. Oh, cool. I wonder if we can get this later on, or if this is, like, specific to this. Oh, interesting. I don't know if Arzuros is in Monster Hunter Stories 2. Or is it just ahead of the curve? Oh, I see. And this is how we get recipes for different different items. And then some of these are just cosmetic, it looks like. I'd like to see a sword and shield made out from bones. Made out from bones?
Wow.
I can speak English. I'm tempted to play Kingdom Hearts again. This game makes me think of it sometimes. Why's that? Because of, like, the power of friendship stuff?
Welcome.
Boom, Chris. Alright, I got your dumb sword and shield thing here.
Hiya. Wow. Hiya.
Yeah, what a wild concept, using bones as weapons. My Little Pony has been right all these years? Yeah, no, My Little Pony is just a US anime. That's really all it is. Think about it. It makes sense. Not exactly. The area you're currently in is similar to the island you start off. Oh, yeah. What? Outset Island. That's what they call that, right? All right, let's hatch it. Get on out of here. Come on, Bull Drone. I think it's Destiny Island. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Outset Island is Wind Waker. That's totally Wind Waker. That's totally Wind Waker.
The other riders are back.
Is the North Kamuna investigation over already? They don't look so hot. Something must have happened.
Yeah, they got their asses kicked. That's what happened.
Everything all right?
Kena, it's... There's a monster running wild in North Kamuna Forest.
You guys look like you're in pain. You sure you're okay?
We got on the wrong end of the monster's venom.
Venom?
Puke, probably.
We ran into an Anjanath on the south side of the island.
Anjanath, that's... You'd better go tell Chief Gara.
The village's safety comes first. If this monster in the forest is a threat, we'll go deal with it.
Be careful. It won't go down easy.
I know, but it could give us a clue about what's been going on lately. With Red and Guardian Ratha gone, we have to learn to protect ourselves now. Before we go, we'd better make sure we're prepared against poisoning. I recommend making a trip to the merchant and stocking up on antidote herbs.
We can do this, partner. We were born for this.
You could also just have like an armor that gives you resistance to poison. I don't know if I've got access to that though at this point. I like how people are already talking about this though. Totes McGoats. Oh, so I did have it right. That's Outset Island on Wind Waker, and it's Destiny Island for Kingdom Hearts. I'm guessing that's what I'm getting totes my goats over. What am I doing? Wait, how do I change lead Monsty again? Isn't there a better way to do this? Of course, considering my train of thought derailment, you probably shouldn't expect logic behind my mental connections. Meh. I'm pretty sure most of the people that are here and hang out within this this chat, all have a little bit of an attention problem. So, you're in the right place, Paris. Probably should switch to the Velocidrome. Just because it's gonna have speed attacks. Much as I'd love to use a Kutku. Much as I'd like to use Lay Parry. Yeah, see, I'm starting to match her damage. No, you fools! Why are you all power attacking? You're all dum-dums. Okay, there's a speed attack. There it is. Double attack. Oh, yeah, we can double up. Haven't been able to do this in a while. There it is. It's a double feature, baby.
This'll put you out of commission.
Nice, even took it down. Haha. I checked, it is Destiny Island for Kingdom Hearts. I don't know about whatever Wind Waker, I've never played. Actually, that would be a fun game to play on stream. Wind Waker. It's a good game. I haven't played that in years. Not in this space. Spook's Christian family-friendly channel. Yeah, exactly. I like to keep the language in here very clean and crisp and good for the general audience to be able to absorb safely within their good Bible Belt environments. We don't say dirty things like fuck, shit, scat, or I made a poopy. Tavo, you just listened to the rules, young man. I hope you have thought about what you've just done. Go to hell. I tell you what, young man, we're just gonna have to shit in your bed. We're gonna make you clean your mouth out with shit. I'm planning on trying to work my way through all of the Zelda games that I can get a hold of. Yeah, they're all really good. I haven't played really a whole lot of Zelda games in general these days, though. I still have yet to have played either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom yet, either. My sister even has them. She's like, you know, that whenever you want to play them, you can borrow them because I want you to play them. And it's like, well, yeah, I'd like to, but I just don't seem to get to it for some reason. That got my kids' attention. My God, Tavo, you're letting me say all of these things with your children around? It's doing Minish Cap whenever I stopped streaming. You know, I didn't play Minish Cap either. Was that one actually any good? It's okay, my wife is secretly a sailor. It's good she keeps it hidden. Lay off! A 1,000 Zenny? Has anybody else noticed that Capcom always uses Zenny as the money in their games? It's always Zenny. I wonder where that term comes from. Like, what was the first game that they started deciding that Zenny was the currency? My friend has Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe he'll let me borrow it. It's interesting. My first stream had a hilarious glitch that I didn't notice until I was editing it for YouTube. Ooh. See, that's something I probably should, you know, do. is edit videos. Especially since I, for better or worse, have started uploading the streams to YouTube after I'm done with them. So, yes, there is a YouTube, and I have the stream up from whenever we played the tail end of Alone in the Dark and started playing this game. Whoops. Oh, shit tacos. Let's go, piggy boy! Well, that was shitty damage. Oh, nice, it hit. I think that's the move that, like, doesn't always like to hit. Boom! Excellent strike! Very good! Looks like we'll get a big finish on this one, too. Hell yeah! Oh, it was great because it was the capture card that was messing up, so my game was fine. Ooh. It's very divisive in the Zelda community. Minish Cap is. My YouTube has my entire Skyward Sword playthrough and a bit of Minish Cap and Hollow Knight up until my files were corrupted. Ooh. So how difficult was the editing? And what kind of software did you use to edit it?
What a heart-pounding battle!
I missed the earlier comment about Zelda. Wait, what? It's very decisive in the Zelda community. Wait, what is? Honestly, oh, I just want to see your reaction after you finish Breath of the Wild and start Tears of the Kingdom. Ah, I see. Well, since I really don't know shit about either one of them, like, I don't even know where any of them take place on the timeline. I just know that, like, a lot of people complained that the Master Sword breaks. That's all I really know. I mean, I think it's like technically it runs out of energy or something like that, but it basically breaks. Also, do you lose the Master Sword at the end of Tears of the Kingdom? Or, I mean, beginning of Tears of the Kingdom or something? Because if you had it at the end of the first game, and you don't have it in the second, I would wonder what changed. Yep. Oh, so you do lose it at the beginning? I had fun with it, but I had to do it quickly because I didn't have a lot of storage space. I edited it on my tablet with the video editing app that comes standard with Apple products. Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. It's in the story. Oh, okay. And you have to, like, get it back or something.
I smell something. Over here. Oh!
Yeah, you smell monster shit.
Hello there.
I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a technical attacker. Bull Drone, what are you doing, buddy? Everybody abandoned me to get hit on that one. Also, they weren't high quality, to be fair. The story is actually amazing. I like him, he's cute. Wait, the Puke Puke? Some people really like it. Is it gonna be a... Nope, not a power attack. Poison! Poison everywhere! Actually, this is a very Paris monster, now that I think about it. Puke Puke is an off-putting name, though? It is, yeah. I am inclined to agree. Yeah, pretty easy to damage the tail, at least. And doing a ride-on gets rid of your status effects, so... May as well just do that now.
Keep up the pace.
I don't think we've done enough damage to really finish it off, but... we may as well get this attack off while we can. I was thinking of it as Pukey Pukey. No, it's Puke Puke.
This'll put you out of commission.
Yeah, they'll probably say the name of it after this fight's over and we have a little cutscene. Wait, did he just slap you with his tongue? Yeah, they do that. They're almost like a big frog, in a way. Boy, I wonder how much fight he's got left in him. He's, holding strong. Just kicked it in the head, man. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Nice! Got it. Guessed right. I need one named after me? I was also thinking, you made me think of an owl bred with a frog. Oh, yeah. No, these things are pretty cool. I mean, we can grab one, and then that can be your monster. What's aiming for me again? Nice, nice. Take down its ability to dish damage. I'm all for it. Looks like it's getting weak. Maybe we can finish it off. I could definitely see that with the owl and a frog together. Also with, like, dragon mixed in.
This'll put you out of commission. Keep up the pace.
Nice. That was a good, clean finish. Good fight all the way through.
Pounding battle.
Yeah, I was thinking that should have been an S rank. Now we should have Puke Puke unlocked, and now we can maybe find one with some good genes. Not that it's really relevant so early on in the game. The weird owl on Avatar, The Last Airbender. Weird. Oh, yeah, the big owl thing. Yeah. The one that was in the library, right? I need to go back and rewatch that series. I feel like there's going to be little bits and pieces that I've forgotten about it by now. Because, I mean, it's probably been, I don't know, 15 years since I really watched it. I bet there's parts of the animation that really haven't aged well. Like the really early stuff. It seems like that's how it works a lot of times with a lot of series. Because, like, a lot of companies don't know if this is going to be a good series or not, and they don't put a lot of energy behind it. So, like, the first 5 episodes just have terrible production value. So whenever there's, like, a big collection released later on, you know, the first 5 episodes have this noticeable low quality. How do you answer the question of the week? Oh, just give me your answer, and then I'll record it. That's all it takes. Yeah, sleeping Puke Puke. No, we already... No! That wasn't even a rare one. A possum slingshot? Wow, everybody's going for the possum slingshot. All right, let me go ahead and record your vote! Your votes matter! This is also the last day to get your vote in, so... A 1,000 zenny. We team Possum here? Yeah, so it seems. I'm gonna have to tell several raccoon streamers I know. Curious on what the next question will be? Well, I gotta be honest with you, Paris. I make them up usually, like, 30 minutes before the Sunday stream begins. So even I can't tell you what tomorrow's question will be. It truly is a mystery to everyone. Oh wow, this was a really short den. Ooh. Now that is shiny. I only picked it because opossums are cute. I mean, raccoons are cute too. I think they're both, like, in the category of rabies babies. Oh, there's an ad break. I don't even think anyone can hear me well other than Paris and Dagger. I'm screaming into the void now, baby.
Welcome.
I do like the Puke armor too. It's cool. Hmm. Possum Lady is a national treasure. Are you talking about that one in Atlas? Because there is that Possum Lady in Atlas that we were playing a little while back. But yeah, I do think raccoons and possums both have, like, that rabies babies charm. There's a reason why a lot of people like both of them. My wife and I were talking yesterday about how Terry Crews is a national treasure. I think a lot of people would agree with you. I could see Nicolas Cage competing to claim Terry Crews from another rival group. Yeah, but they can carry it. They can't get it, but they can carry it. Or rather, they won't show symptoms of it, if I remember correct. Isn't that how that works? Sort of like how armadillos can carry leprosy, but don't suffer from the problems from it. All right. There we go. That's a Paris. I didn't realize you were reading a comment at first and was like, what? Spooks has a wife? No, no. I do not have a wife. This isn't me doing, like, idol culture stuff either, where I'm just like, no, no, no. I have to appear available for my adoring fans to develop parasocial relationships with me. It's that there's just nothing there. there's just nothing there. Don't worry. That is not an element in this man's future. Kutku. Are you calling them little Typhoid Marys? No, no, because, I mean, Typhoid Mary would, I mean, presumably suffer from typhoids. What was that chick who hid she was married to? Yeah, Amaranth? I know the name, but I don't really know anything about the person. I don't know a damn thing about them. I just know about their name, but if I understand correctly, a lot of people mention them anytime they're talking about some kind of controversy. I'm guessing they must be involved in a lot of controversies. Controversies? Involved in a lot of controversies.
Chief, we've got cause for concern. We ran into an Anjanath and a Puke. This place isn't safe.
An Anjanath? Are you sure?
We need to take those walls we had up around Guardian Ratha and put them around the damn town!
Yeah, it attacked us right out of the blue. I don't know if this is because of Guardian Ratha, but strange things are happening all over the island.
Without Guardian Ratha's influence, The monsters may be having a hard time restraining themselves.
I thought so too. We should investigate the Guardian Ratha Woods. That's where all this started.
Of course. You both have my permission to enter the Sacred Mountain, but make sure you're ready.
Hey, I'm newly equipped in nice armor. I've got probably the best weapons I can get for the time being. I'm pretty solid, I guess. Probably upgrade my stuff. Ooh. There we go. Well, I might have to take out a lot more Puke if I want to upgrade that. I should have enough to upgrade this. Maybe not. I can't even upgrade that. Weak. If I had more Kutku's pieces, I'd definitely upgrade that. That'd be quite the bonus. 38? That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Popular streamer with an OnlyFans, and she kept her marriage a major secret, so she would get money from her pay pigs who would get mad if their delusional thoughts of getting with her were shattered. Yeah, I mean, that's like... That's how idol culture works, from what I understand. And it's not just a Japan thing, but it's definitely a lot more serious in Japan. Don't get me wrong, she's hot, but not my type. She looks high maintenance, and I prefer down-to-earth women. I agree. I 100% agree with you, Paris. Like, I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like, you can have somebody who's a 10, but you're going to have to be putting a 10's worth of effort, and that doesn't sound fun. I think a lot of people don't really want to have to admit to it, but that's really what it comes down to. A lot of people out there really just think that they are 10s, but really don't put in the work that it would take to be a 10. Because a 10 just isn't about your looks either. Like, it's a culmination of all sorts of things. But if your looks are taking up like a majority of what it is that makes you a 10, chances are they don't bring anything else with them into a relationship. The hotter she is, the crazier she is. True fact. Yeah, and I'm sure that applies to men too, that it's like, if you have super attractive men, then they probably know it and they do whatever they want to. I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. People who know that they're incredibly attractive know that that's what they're bringing into any kind of dynamic that they have. So they don't bother to put anything else in, or they're incredibly self-indulgent and don't really bother to make sure anyone else is happy. Now, I'm not going to say that that's all of them. You know, like, that's not all pretty people. Obviously, there's going to be good people out there who are also just very attractive and take care of themselves and stuff. But those are very, very, very rare. Especially considering the fact that, like I said, I do believe that a lot of people who are very attractive know that they are, and they typically will use that attractiveness to really manage to maintain societal gains. I'm too lazy, so I'm a solid 4. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how things go. The hotter he is, the more of a dick he is. Yeah. I mean, it's really the same shtick in both directions. I should probably settle on the first glowing one I get. I bet for a lot of people that would be like a really hot take, but like the thing is that there really are not very many 10s out there. You know what I mean? But everybody wants to say that they are a 10. But the thing is, people who tell themselves that, they're just trying to really get the benefits of being a 10 without actually being a 10. And anyone who is a 10 that says anyone else is a 10 are just saying it because it makes themselves seem nicer. Like, I feel like if people just had an honest conversation about this stuff, you're going to find out it's not all as pretty as it seems, but it's also not as bad as people think it is. It just is what it is. Now, if anybody had to ask me what my value is, I'm going to tell you I'm a solid Super Mario question mark block. If you're attractive, you know you are. You don't need to tell someone you're attractive. They'll also know. Yeah, yeah. Like, you can't tell somebody that you're really attractive and then expect them to believe it, even if you do. I'm gonna have to come back here whenever I have a monster that can climb. I bet there's like a bottle cap or some kind of like special collectible or something. This looks like it might be not a den. Never mind. I don't know which way to go. Just a big area. Well, not this way. Dead end. But there is a treasure chest. Treasure! I enjoy how mad people get when average men call celebrity women men, because yeah, they're hot, but they all look the same, so are they wrong? Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's another thing, too. It's not like that the opposite doesn't hold true as well. There's going to be plenty of women out there who think that, you know, certain celebrity men are mid. This is not an unusual thing. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people really do navigate a lot of different social arguments and stuff like that because they're really trying to negotiate for more power, or status, I guess. Like, I'm the best person here because I've got the moral high ground or whatever. When, like, it's all irrelevant, really. Like, even the concept of being a good person, like, I'm really believing that more and more as I get older, too. But, like, being a good person isn't about being a good person. It's about being a problem solver that is pragmatic. Like, I really don't think that there is, like, something innately altruistic about being an altruistic person. I think it is literally just being someone who understands how life works. And any person who slows down and really thinks about things would understand that in most cases, it's better to be kind and constructive than it is to be a stubborn dick. Interestingly enough, confidence is hot, but arrogance is not. That's true, but a lot of people can't tell the difference. Especially not at first. Especially since the people who are truly arrogant are usually damn good at hiding it. Just hopping on. What's up? Hello, Siege. How you doing, man? We're playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. And I'm doing really, really piddly damage. And we're also talking about social issues and about how people consider themselves 10s when they're not. Take that for what you will. That worked. That was spicy damage. Good hit. Oh, can you not poison it? Yeah, people can be full of themselves for sure. Yeah, and the funny thing is that, like, I don't even know if it's really people being full of themselves, or are they trying to fool themselves? I feel like in a lot of cases, it is legitimately people trying to fool themselves into believing they have higher standing in society than what they do, because they can't handle the concept that they don't. I really do like the Puke armor. I love, like, the hood and the mask and everything. It's super cool. You might have to translate for me, Siege. What are you implying with that little wave hello emoji? Are you saying that that's you?
What a heart-pounding battle!
Someone waved hi, so I waved back. Oh, I see. I see. No, that's Paris. Paris is a regular. Paris has got... How many points, Paris? How many channel points are you currently sitting on? Let's give us another count real quick. Oh, Paris may have actually, vanished off. Maybe the phone finally died. Anyway, Siege, we're progressing through this game, and if I hatch out a monster that, you know, goes in the party or whatever, I'm giving people who are currently in an option to be named after the monsters. So it's like you guys are journeying with me in the form of creatures. And I'm taking advantage of you all and making you fight my battles for me. So if that sounds fun, feel free to stick around and claim a monster whenever I hatch one. One that's unclaimed, of course. Welcome to our burrow. Your burrow. Oh, I like how they've got, like, little tribal clothes and stuff, too. Actually, we probably should save our game. We haven't saved in a little while. Alright, time for us to venture onwards, friends. We had our handy-dandy little rest, and now it's time for us to continue into the last leg of our adventure into Guardian Ratha's, well, home? Birthplace? Oh, something like that. You're so close now. Guardian Ratha's den is just up ahead. Keep going. My whiskers are tingling. Woo! Hello. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading. Walked right into a monster's big fat face. Like a fool! Probably wise.
Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, I wonder if it realizes that they're of the same species. Wow, they filled up super fast on their kinship meter.
Go. This'll put you out of commission.
Velocidrome, use Mega Kick! Heh. Hmm. Boy, they really make it seem like it is just going like crazy.
Good going.
That's a pretty funny one, actually. Boy, it really wants to use Munch Time. We've stopped it from using it like the past 3 turns, I think. Uh-oh. I messed up!
You did it.
That's fine. We needed more Puke materials anyway. Would have been nice to get some better materials than that, though. It's kind of poopy. Kind of some poopy garbo. All right. It didn't seem like this in the cutscene. Like quite such a big place.
These are sacred grounds.
Sacred. Sacred.
Your grandpa passed away, but his Rathalos came back. Besides Red, Guardian Ratha would never let anyone else ride him. I'm sure he's waiting for Red to come home. That's what Chief Gara always said.
But this red guy's not around anymore, right? So why...
Ads coming in about 3 minutos,
Once
everybody.
a monster forms a bond with a rider, it never forgets them. Remember that strange light when Guardian Ratha left? Something must have happened then. Otherwise, Guardian Ratha would never have abandoned the island. Okay, let's take a look around.
Yeah, leave it to me! My nose knows there's something here!
The nose knows.
Is it
What up, lady?
Red?
Coming on a little strong, aren't you?
I can't believe my eyes.
Who are you?
I'm sorry to say, but this isn't Red.
Oh, of course. There's no way it could be. It's just, those eyes look like Red's.
Red was one of our leaders. This is his grandkid.
Huh?
Red passed away a long time ago.
I know. It's just I actually came to see Guardian Ratha. Red gave me something to bring back here.
And it took you this long to bring it?
Something from Red?
Whoa! Whoa! What was that?
Whoa!
Oh, is it the Anjanath again?
Coming! Over there!
Yep! Here we go! It looks like it's glowing.
An Anjanath? In Guardian Ratha's den? Well, why is it acting so weird? What's going on?
This looks awfully bad, buddy!
Clawfully bad.
Please, take this. It's Red's old kinship stone.
Why would that be any better than the one I'm
You might
currently
be able to
using?
use it to calm that monster down.
Red's kinship stone. How come you have it?
Red, he wanted you to have it. Take it.
You ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it!
Mother of God! It's a raid coming in right now! From Aaron! Spooks, eat an orange quick! I don't think I have an orange. Which is weird, because usually I like to have a well-stocked supply of cutie oranges. There's no time to explain! Which is also a pretty fun game. Have you guys ever played that? Also, welcome in, everybody! Hello, hello, hello! Aaron, welcome in! Welcome in! Thanks for bringing in your community by. And yeah, I guess Sleepy Sammy too. I mean, Stinky Sammy. Great game. Yeah, it is a great game. This is Monster Hunter Stories 2. Wings of Ruin. 2014, 2015. No, this is later. The first one was around then. I think this one was like 2018, 17, something like that. I'm being cyberbullied. They told me this would happen. They did, but what are they gonna do to stop it, Sammy? I was gonna stream longer, then I got far too sleepy. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. I feel like my energy is just wasted away tonight for some reason. I have pears to make spiced pears, but no oranges. I've never had spiced pears. Feed me, feed me, feed me. No, an ad break! Son of a bitch! I have to give apologies immediately. So only stream for like 2 hours when all right, everyone get out. Go bother Spooks instead. I'm gonna have to address that whenever Aaron gets back in here. I'll tell you what, guys. We're just gonna wait here. We're gonna wait here for everybody. We're gonna wait here for him. We're not gonna leave a man behind. Not during a raid. Wait. What's with, like, the weird stringed instrument sounds? Is that actually in, like, the music today? I don't know why I did that so violently. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now that the ads are done with. I'm sorry, Aaron and crew. I'm adless, Spooks. No, you're Stinky Sammy. You have never once been adless. Why would you lie to me like that, Stinky Sammy? But anyway, yeah, thanks for bringing everybody by, Aaron. Even if your energy did run out and you made everybody get out of your home and enter my bathroom. It's freshly cleaned, at least. Not gonna leave all the little poopy piles everywhere, not whenever we've got company over. I'm not a total cretin. Candied orange peels are a thing. Yeah, they are, actually. I haven't had those in a long time, though. They're pretty good, though, too. Anyway, everybody, let me give you the official intro. I'm Spooks the Monster Man, a being made up of all your dreams, the good, the bad, the stinky, and the rat. I like to play all sorts of games. Like, RPGs, survival craft builders, Metroidvanias, platformers, pretty much anything. I do have a particular fondness for classic games, though. If only I know what to do when being bullied. I should have listened in school. Well, Sammy, you probably did listen in school. That's why you're in college now. Don't you? Yeah, now you're a liar, too? Yeah, I'm gonna think of, like, some kind of dishonest word that starts with S. And I'm gonna... that's gonna be the new Sammy moniker. Should make dinner for myself. Maybe eat an orange. A chocolate-covered orange, Aaron? Make your choices wisely. Oh, shit, it's a speed attacker. I'm a damn fool. I'm a ding-dang-damn fool. Well, that sounds really good. I don't have one, though. You gotta keep one at all times. One thing that I've learned from Stinky Dishonest Sammy today is that you should always have an orange. Always. Never not have an orange. One of these days, I'm going to pick on Sammy, and he's going to be like, I'm never talking to you again. And I'm just going to say, that's fair. I understand. Very valid. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. You never know when you need one. Yeah, exactly. It's like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You'll never know when you'll need a towel. Fuck me. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh, Jesus, one shot. Paris, you got one shot. I can't go to the store. My car is broken. And it seems awfully silly to just walk, doesn't it? I could never leave? Oh, good. Good to know that we have you chained up, Sammy. We've got you locked up in the basement and you can never leave. It rubs the orange peel on its skin or it gets the hose again, Sammy. I couldn't. It's out of power, Aaron. Spook Sammy hates me. Sammy, why do you hate Aaron? Sammy, I'm gonna need you to answer a question. Why do you hate Aaron? You've got a question you got to answer, man. You can't hide from this. You can't hide from justice, Sammy. She didn't play Sonic. Oh, hey, that reminds me, Sammy, you friggin' missed it, dude. You friggin' missed it. I was playing Palworld yesterday, and I was playing Crush 40 all night long. I was playing Crush 40 all night long, and you missed it. You missed it.
This'll put you out of commission.
Yeah, that will put Sammy out of commission, knowing that he missed an entire evening of Crush 40 in Palworld. I played Sonic. I played Indiana Jones for you. She played Michael Craftington. Is that a real game? Michael Craftington? Oh, just watch. I'm gonna get my ass kicked here. He's gonna Burning Blast me. Everyone will die. I'll lose all my remaining hearts. Oh, that wasn't terrible. It was pretty uncomfortable, though. On a keyboard! On a keyboard! So you'd never ask me again. Wow, Aaron's really going out on a limb for you, Sammy. Sammy, you never answered. Why do you hate Aaron? Look, look, look. Aaron's doing all of this stuff for you, and you can't even acquiesce? It's like watching those AI that learn Mario. That's what it would be like watching me play anything on a keyboard. That isn't, you know, like a shooter or something. Survival games on a keyboard, those are fine. Playing a platformer on the keyboard? No. Terrible. Wait, is the stream over? No, we're still going, Tavo. What gave you that idea, good sir? Oh, shit. He switched back to speed attacks. The fucker. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, hey, nice! You're actually doing a technical. Fuck yeah. Kick his ass! This is Spooks' graduation stream? Sammy. Sammy. You can't even make that joke here, buddy. It's not even a joke you can make here. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. Like, come back to me with that joke whenever I'm as big as Echo, okay? If I start building some real following, we'll talk, Sammy. We'll talk. Until then, my one and only graduation happened long before this day. I assure you. Velocicrush!
Your kinship's strong.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, knocked you down, baby! Anjanath, we're gonna have to change your name to my bitch! Because you'll want to get smacked down. I've already even got another monster lined up with another kinship move. It is good to be me today. Look at all those crits. Tasty, tasty crits. Spooks won't bring me an orange either? No, I'll bring you an orange, Aaron. I'll use space delivery systems. Well, I'll get one shot at you from orbit. One little cutie orange, a little mandarin. It's Spook's exaltation from Village Stream. It's called an Exodus. Or, if I'm leaving, it's an Exodus, I guess, with other people. You're not going for execution, excommunication? Expatriation? Something like that. See, Sammy, he's getting me an orange. Yeah, a space orange. That makes it even better. Oh, fuck, he's still doing speed attacks. You bastard.
Go! This'll put you out of commission.
Aaron, I'm gonna find you, then you'll know. You'll know that he's actually Stinky Sammy. You'll find out. Because you'll have found out in person. He truly is Stinky Sammy. I'll smell him a while away. Yeah, you'll be sitting in your room and then you'll just get a whiff of something and you'll be like, he's here.
Your kinship's strong.
Oh man, that didn't take him out, son of a bitch. That was supposed to end his life. That does not seem like a super effective attack. Oh, come on, you're almost dead. Just die. Just die. Yeah, like that. Die. It's over. All because I didn't give Aaron an orange. You gotta think about these things, Sammy. Why didn't you think about it? Should really make myself dinner, but that requires me to move my body downstairs.
You did it!
Yeah, especially since that orange is gonna take a while to arrive from space. My life is forfeit. It is, Sammy. That's what we're gonna call you from now on. Life is forfeit, Sammy. There's really no alliteration there, but sometimes that's just how it
I
goes.
wonder if it was thanks to that kinship stone.
The orange will be my dessert.
Whoa! The kinship stone powered up!
I like how it looks like a bug.
This one works differently than the ones I know. My old partner's kinship stone powered up after purifying the Black Blight.
The Black Blight. I've heard of that. There's no way it could have come back, right?
Right. Whatever's going on here, it's something totally different. It makes my fur stand on end. But this could be something even worse.
It's like Chief Gara said. Guardian Ratha leaving must have started all this.
Be right back, going downstairs. That's okay, Aaron. You take care of yourself. Get yourself some din. Take yourself a poopy if you have to. Use the bathroom. Do whatever you gotta do. Bug mode? Wait, all right, what do you mean by bug mode? You becoming a bug?
Just as I thought.
Buggy Sammy?
You really are like Red.
Insect Sammy?
Your grandfather and I were friends long ago. He saved my life. There's something I want to show you. Follow me.
Oh, slow your roll, lady. Come on now. Bug mode complete. Oh, so you're no longer Insect Sammy anymore? That was fast. Okay, I've moved to mobile. Oh, so you're not really going to be gone after all, Aaron. Well, welcome back in, Aaron. You make sure to go get yourself some tasty eats. I actually made myself a really good nacho earlier with smoked turkey. It was good. I'll get you some of that smoked turkey. Smoked turkey nacho. I'm here just downstairs. Okay, well, I'll send the smoked turkey nachos from space as well.
Find it.
Smells nice and fresh. For sure a peppy little monster. But the scent is a little different from a regular Rathalos, though.
Guardian Ratha gave this to me before he left. He wanted me to take.
Can't let Aaron know I went bug mode.
It seemed like
I saw, Sammy. She saw everything, Sammy. She saw everything.
to this island alone. Rathalos are disappearing from their natural habitats. Nobody knows where they're going. Monsters that are usually docile are acting aggressive. There are reports of people being attacked.
Yeah, with that many Rathalos, that would be,
Happening in
like,
other places too?
terribly scary, actually. I mean, if you were living in a town and you saw all these, like, giant wyvern dragon monsters,
Catastrophe.
yeah.
What a mess. So when the ocean changed color and we saw that light, what was all that?
Red knew something. He spoke about an omen of disaster.
A disaster?
Ah, here you are.
Huh? Chief Gara.
Over here! I saw the riders go this way!
They've got to be hiding that Rathalos somewhere. Find them!
What a bunch of dickbags. This is where the riders live.
Dangerous monster. They won't stop until they've found what they're after.
If they see this egg, we're gonna be in trouble.
That egg.
We should go to Ruto Village. The hunters can't harm us there.
Ruto Village?
It's where I live.
Bug mode activated. Escape while you can, Sammy.
Without permission.
Oh, you're gonna make some gnocchi. Oh, I love gnocchi.
To follow us there.
I had it just recently, and I've just realized that I love it. It is so good.
Just know, this Rathalos will help us once it hatches.
You want to come too? What's the matter?
Oh, cool. You actually do get to see the grandparent.
There is nothing to fear. It's a big world out there. But Rathalos will guide you.
But the Rathalos will guide you. If you're not sure, check out its stunner shades. Realizing I don't have sauce? Oh, what does it matter? Gnocchi's delicious regardless. Guess I'm gonna make it with butter? Yeah, exactly! Yeah, you have good taste, Aaron. You have good taste. And I'm glad that you can actually eat that stuff now. Okie dokie. I never put those together, Sammy. That's a big brain moment you've got there.
That's my buddy! I knew you'd come around!
But, Chief Gara...
It's no mere coincidence. You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
Or just, like,
In
a
Ruto,
predetermined set of
you can hear the
things
legend of
happening
Zwing Ratha,
because of what Red set up years ago.
of ruin.
The hunters were talking about that, right? A Rathalos with the power to bring ruin to the world?
So the legend goes. I have a feeling it has a connection to the peculiar occurrences of late.
All right. Leave the hunters to me. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. But it'll work out. I'm sure you've got what it takes to make it through this.
Yeah, you're gonna go with me, right?
You're my first student after all, right?
She's not going with us. No, 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 no.
Watch out
Keep
for
that
the-
hug going. No, no, no. No, no, please, please, just keep the hug going.
Take good care of his kinship stone. Go now. There's a boat at the bottom of the cliff you can use.
I wanna use that that joke Yu-Gi-Oh meme, you know, like right there whenever that scene happens. It should have been me, not him.
I'll see you again soon!
Thank you so very much. Let's go.
That ship. Hey, where are they going?
Wow. They're really that pissy about everything. It's just a ship. Like, how could you be hiding a Rathalos on it?
Tsukino,
I'm here.
I need you to tail them.
Mission accepted. Moon's blessing emerge.
Yeah, yeah, it should have been me, not him. You get it, Sammy. You get it. Get them. Yeah, I know. It's just like, oh, whoa, those tribals are using a boat. We better go chase them down. What a dick. Here we are. Ruto Village is just beyond the hill. All right, race you to the top, buddy. Yeah. We're going to Inna's home. I'm following. I'm following the story. It's unnecessary to give me a recap when we just watched the scene. The game had to make sure, apparently. I think anybody who's stuck around here for any length of time seems to understand, or should understand that, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, tutorials or, almost like self-indulgent exposition, where it's like it's saying things just to say things, even though you already know it. Not a big fan of that. Oh, as an extra aside, by the way, everybody, so whenever I play Monster Hunter Stories or games like this, I have a tendency to name the creatures that I tame after people in chat if they want to claim them. So if I hatch out any monsters that you guys feel particularly attached to, don't be afraid to say, you know, like, I want to claim this one, and then we'll name that monster after you. Ooh, I need food? Get an orange, Sammy! Go eat an orange, Sammy! Where's your oranges, Sammy? Yeah, eat an orange! Yes! Yes! Double up! We shared the brain cell, Aaron! Too goddamn Shay! Shiver your temper out of this one. Oh, fuck me. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was still on a speed attack. I'm in danger. Well, that's not gonna work. Get out here, Velocitrume! Whap! You know, it is kind of like crazy that they use these giant weapons and stuff in Monster Hunter, like I've heard people complain about a lot, but like at the same time, when you're dealing with monsters this large, and the humans that exist there are strong enough to be able to use weapons that large, it almost feels like a necessity, because you've got to deal with the problem, and using just like little tiny blades just isn't going to do it whenever you're fighting these giant beasts. Like, if you're complaining to me about how it doesn't make sense as to why they're using weapons that large, go try to fight a bear with a knife. Let me know how that goes. Whap! Oh, mood. Fighting a bear with a knife or the slag off? Or something else I'm not connecting. Monster Hunter Universe must be hell for a normal person. I know. I've thought the same exact thing, because, I mean, again, if you think about it, there's just so much shit that happens in the Monster Hunter universe that the humans there have acclimated to. In fact, if I remember right, there's like some lore out there that the Wyverians have dragon blood in them, and humans are essentially like a watered down version of Wyverians, and they've got dragon blood in them, that means, which could kind of explain why they've got like some superhuman abilities, even though they're still mostly humans, you know? But for like a regular Earth human, yeah, this place would suck. Like, it's hard to tell, even if you had like a modern... Actually, I don't know. I don't know about that. If you had like anti-material rifle kind of stuff, I mean, you still might do okay, but most of your conventional Earth weaponry is not really gonna cut it. The bear with a knife? Yeah. Hopefully you're not dealing with a bear and you have a knife today, Aaron. May you face the bears in your life with a claymore. Or a 50 cal. There you go. Oh my god, look at that view! I couldn't pick up a claymore? What about a clay less? It's probably smaller. It's like a, you know, half the size. You could probably do a clay less. Say less? What's everyone's song on repeat right now? That's a good question. I'm actually trying to think about it. I really don't know if there is a specific song I've been listening to a lot lately. Although if I did have to share one in particular, it's Doom Dance by Gunship. Love that song. I was listening to it a lot there for a while. It's a really good one. It was also apparently my most played song for last year, according to Spotify. No, let me pick up the bones. Damn you. Oh, wow, hatching already, huh? That was fast.
Hey, is everything okay, buddy? How's the egg holding up?
Well, it's wriggling around on my butt.
It looks and smells nice and healthy. It's sure to become a Claudacious Rathalos. I can't wait to meet the little guy.
Yes, neither can I.
God Hunter by the Aviators?
Hey.
I've never heard of that before. Although I think that's the second time I've heard of the band The Aviators within just the past few days.
Who was that? And what does he want with Anna?
I swear to God, if I lose those bones, I'm gonna be pissy. Give me those bones first. Happiness is Overrated by Letdown. I've never heard of that one either. The band or the song. Very fantasy-based, but good. The band or the song? Or both? This looks like an area that's going to have Rathians. Actually, I think that might be right. I'm not sure. Both? Aviators seems like a weird name to pick if you're going to be, like, kind of fantasy-based. Unless they're, like, airship pilots or something. By the way, we've got ads coming in about 25 segundos. Just to give you guys a heads up. Oh yeah, it's good. Thopter pilots, thop, motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Become a Thopter pilot of the ages. Have you ever considered becoming a Thopter pilot, good sir? Young man, yes, you there. Would you like fine employment in our agency's Thopter Pilot Agency program? You, too, can become one of the amazing Thopter pilots in the sky that definitely do not get shut down in a battle against kaiju or scrappy young heroes. Here's a good question for you. This is a bit of a question that'll take a little bit of thought. If you had to pick a role of being in somebody's fantasy army as being one of the throwaway soldiers, what role would you take?
Found ya! Don't worry, Anna. We're here to save you.
No, wait.
Huh?
It's okay.
The bard singing everyone into war?
Red?
Ask the question in a minute. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Of course not.
was one of Red's descendants. We met on Hakolo Island.
If you just told me you were going to Hakolo Island. I've been worried sick, Anna. I thought you had been kidnapped, or even worse.
Huh? What's going on? This guy's a friend of yours, Anna?
Yes, he's from Ruto as well.
My apologies for surprising you. I'm Alwyn. My duty is to keep our village secure.
Well, it looks to me like we might have gotten off on the wrong paw, huh? I'm Nathiru, and this is my buddy, a writer from Hakolo Island. Pleased to meet ya.
I'll show you to the village. This way.
Come, let's go.
Target spotted. The moon's blessing is with me.
All right, welcome back, everybody, from that ad break. Tavo, you said ask the question in a minute. The question is, if you had to be in kind of like a fantasy army, and you were just like one of the rank-and-file throwaway soldiers, which role would you prefer to be in? Erin says that she'd like to be the bard singing everybody into war. I'd say that probably makes her like that person on the drums as everybody's marching into battle. You're the little drummer boy, letting everybody march to the tune. Gotta clarify, we're imagining fighting a bear using a knife and not fighting a bear with a knife. Yeah, no, you're fighting a bear with a knife and the bear also has a knife. Urza's Thopter Wingman? I'm the drummer who inspires, and Tavo is a Thopter pilot. Okay, good to know. This is where I'll leave you. I'll see you at the Elder's house. I need to speak with Grandfather as well. Come by once you've looked around the village. Got it. Catch you guys later. Or on the Weatherlight doing something? The Weatherlight. The Weatherlight. Is that an MTG thing as well? That's a ship in MTG, isn't it? Cheese and butter was a very good choice. I agree. I would love to eat gnocchi with cheese and butter. God, gnocchi is so damn good. Fight a bear with a bear knife made by Bear Grylls. Yeah. You want to make sure you get your multi-bear thing going on. Chum chum. Where's your forge? Is that it over here? Yeah. Yes, the Weatherlight is a skyship in MTG. First captain was Sisay, and new captain is Joyra. Yeah, I don't exactly know a huge amount about it. I just feel like I remembered reading about it at one point. Maybe with some of the, what's it called? The March of the Machines stuff. Oh, I love the Anjanath armor. It's so slick looking. So cool. Actually, can we forge? Oh, we can. The Flamenzon with a blazing bow. Is that what we want to grab, though? Weak point is water. Are we going to be running into any water monsters in the near future? That's the question. Squee the Immortal was the ship boy on it. I'm somewhat familiar with Squee as well. I at least know the name. Oh, shit. Apparently, all of a sudden, I am broke. And I don't think I've really got anything that I can sell. Oh, we need mid-grade ore for that. And mid-grade bugs even for the armor. Yep, alright. Well, we can't even really do much. Shit. Haha, poor! It's true, Aaron. I am poor. I had to sell items because I'm poor. Financially destitute. What's another word I'm going for here? Impoverished. There we go. Impoverished. Impoverished.
Father, my apologies for worrying you, but
I spoke to Alwyn. What were you thinking, running off to Hakolo Island like that?
I spoke to Alwyn. You're in deep shit, young lady.
I had to keep my promise to Red. He wanted his old kinship stone taken there.
And you crossed the sea on your own? Just for that?
Elder.
Why? Why did it take so long?
From Hakolo Island.
Unrich. Yeah, exactly. Most eloquently put. I'm very unrich, and Aaron's picking on me for it.
Nice to meet you, Gramps.
So
No more orange from space for you.
You see the resemblance, I suppose. We all owe your grandfather a great debt. If there is anything we can do for you, by all means ask.
Very classist, yeah. You bougie Aaron. That's just bougie as hell. I'm also unrich. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Guardian Ratha gave it to me.
Shit, back up! Back up!
And then you brought it here.
That's the proletariat! The proletariat! What is this, feudalism? Serfdom.
I had no choice. There are hunters after it. Please, let's keep the egg here, just until it hatches.
Elder, could this egg be?
Indeed. Descendant of Red, do you know of the rite of channeling?
No! Very few people do. It's supposed to be a big
So you
secret.
have come here without having completed the rite.
Someone knew what I meant. Wait, what?
You are inexperienced as a rider and have nowhere near the power held by your grandfather. You would not be capable of forming a bond with the monster in this egg.
Wow, awfully judgmental.
What do you know of the Wings of Ruin? Legend speaks of Razewing Ratha, a monster so powerful it can bring ruin to the world with every beat of its wings. Some even say it was such a monster that laid waste to the village that once stood on this site.
So you're saying that inside this egg...
It matches the description of the egg in the legend.
But
Hey, quit yanking my tail. You don't seriously believe all that. You can't just decide the monster's gonna be evil before it's even born.
True, true, true. True, 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 true.
I know, it doesn't exactly sound fair.
You guys are being poopy.
However,
should this Rathalos hatch and awaken to its destructive power, you will be to blame for what happens. Are you prepared to take that risk?
Sure. I'm not going to make an omelet out of it if that's what you're asking.
Buddy.
it's a rider's duty to protect the egg they've been entrusted with, no matter what kind of egg it may be. As a start, Let's see if the human youth has what it takes to participate in the rite of channeling.
First, you take this remote, and then you change the channel.
I confess, I am curious to see what the young one can accomplish with Red's kinship stone.
Grandfather.
Don't sweat it, buddy. You can do this. Come on, let's get this little guy hatched.
I like how the armor actually has a bunch of little knives on it and stuff. How do I get back down? Well, not there. Oh, this is where the Mealinx is at. Ooh. Is the talking cat a Pokemon reference? No, he's just your annoying guide. Because the developers thought that you needed an annoying guide like Navi from Legend of Zelda. The Japanese have an obsession with somebody being your navigator. I don't know what it is.
Welcome.
Like, think about, there's so many different games out there that, like, they really want you to have a navigator character. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Could the legend Grandfather spoke of really be true?
Navi is legit as a character, but I'm just saying, like, even the name Navi is Navigator. Like, Naviru is Navigator.
Of course. The rite will help prove to everyone you have what it takes to succeed.
Or like all the operators in the Mega Man
Red
series.
could do it. I'm sure you can too. Here, you can use this room while you're here. It was Red's room years ago.
Wow! My buddy's grandpa stayed here too?
Yes. Red was the first human ever to visit Ruto Village. His coming here was our salvation too.
He is kind of a big deal.
Right, your Gramps talked about owing Red big time for something he did.
I'll tell you that story later. For now, please try to get some rest. After that, go meet Alwyn at the stables.
Alright, if I have to. As long as he's not going to be mean to me. Honestly, I think Zelda and Mario were the only Japanese games I played growing up. I ended up playing a lot, I realized, as I was getting older. And a lot of different things that I really liked ended up being from Japan somehow. Just kind of worked out that way. Oh, I didn't have to do that loop. Never played Metroid or Mega Man? Well, you've missed out on super crunchy arm cannon action.
Hey, thanks! Say, where can a feline get some donuts around here?
Donuts? What are those?
What? Don't kid around, this is important! We're talking about the greatest food in the world!
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of them.
They're a delectable treat, fried in oil! They're sweet, shaped like a ring, and each bite is pure bliss! If you really don't know about donuts, how come you don't go nuts?
Sweet, round, and fried in oil? Doesn't sound very healthy, to be honest.
Yeah, it really doesn't, does it?
Not the point. If you've really never heard of donuts,
That's why Naviru is so round.
how come you don't go nuts?
I'm not sure what you mean.
No, don't you get it? Donuts? Go nuts!
I played an F-ton of Quest 64 and Mario 64, then Halo 2 took my college experience from it. Actually, Quest 64 was, the sequel to a Japanese series, I think.
I'm sorry, I still don't...
I can't quite remember, but I think it was.
Okay, I guess I should stop waiting for a laugh, huh?
Welcome back, Sambo! Now you have to fight a bear with a knife with a knife.
Oh, that was a joke? Sorry, I don't really get it.
Was it? That's cool. No, yeah, I think it was actually, like, a part of some bigger overall series that, like, the only game that actually made it to the US was Quest 64.
As you may have noticed,
I think.
Our village is made up of only Wyverians.
Ate bread like a Skyrim NPC and came back. Is it sourdough? That sounds really good. Oh, yeah. And you have to fight Bear Grylls with the knife, with your knife.
Monster riding is all we've ever known. We only started exploring the outside world fairly recently. I guess we still have a lot to learn.
Like
Sounds like you're on
white
the
bread?
same boat.
Like
Why
sliced
haven't you
sandwich
ever
bread?
left Tokolo Island until now?
It's your first journey away from home? That can really take a lot out of you. You should get some rest.
Sammy, you're grounded, young man. Go to your room and think about your life. Jesus. Yeah, who hurt you? Who hurt you, Sammy? Just ate like a third of the loaf? What are you doing? Why are you just eating white bread? White sliced bread? Is this a response to some trauma? Is that what's going on here? That's the only way I can see this being justified. Oh, we do have an egg. I actually didn't even realize we had it. The economy? Yeah, that's fair. Ooh. Very cool. I feel that in my soul. Yeah, me too. Sammy, do you need me to order you some pizza? You gonna send me your address in Discord or something, and I'll send you a pizza?
A wild Paolumu appeared in the forest a little while back. Some of our riders were injured trying to escape.
A Paolumu? But those fluff balls are adorable. How could they hurt anybody?
That's not even a joke either. Like, that's a legitimate offer. I feel bad for you if you're so broke that you can only eat like a third of a loaf of white bread. You go shopping for food tomorrow. You're okay. Well, if you're sure, Sammy.
Let me guess. This one isn't normal.
Indeed, this is the first time we've had to face such a threat. We'd like you to help investigate. Show us your skills as a rider.
So soon.
It's a Paolumu and it has absolutely no fur. It looks like somebody's penis.
This should be a good experience.
It's just nothing but wrinkles and skin.
What's more, the child has Red's kinship stone. This is a good chance for them
Schmeenus.
to show if they are capable of taking part in the rite.
I've noticed a lot of people use that term whenever they're trying to censor themselves on YouTube.
I agree with Zealot. If you plan to form a bond with Arathalos,
Student budgets sometimes be like that. I believe you. I mean, I've been in that boat myself, not as a student, but just in general.
Well, when you put it that way,
But that's why I offer, you know?
We'll show you what we're made of.
It's nice to be able to get a pizza
Wait a moment, Elder.
from somebody who's not expecting something out of you whenever you're broke and you can't afford to yourself.
Hey, whose side are you on? We took down an Anjanath and not just by a whisker.
You're just proving my point. That overconfidence could be your undoing. The safety of the village is my responsibility. I'd prefer it if...
relax, Alwyn. I see where you are going with this. You may accompany them.
Thank you, sir.
Every hand helps. Now that it's been decided, make your way to the forest.
You're very kind. No. You don't get to say that, Sammy. Nobody gets to call me kind. Domino's has their emergency pizza too. Wait, what? Is that a thing? Emergency pizza.
Sheesh! I still say we could have handled this on our own.
What are you talking about, Tavo?
Please be careful.
Reveal your arcane Domino's secrets to us. Paolumu live amongst the Utel lofty trees just a little ways beyond the village. Are you ready to go? Give me your quest!
Wow, thank you.
Do we have more quests? Oh yeah, we do. We got several in this village, it looks like. We've got to accept each of them. We got to help the people. Oh man, stupid quiz. Okay, let's see. More likely to retreat, that's a paintball. Works well on flying monsters, sonic, no, flash bombs. Which item deals damage to monsters regardless of their hardness? That's a barrel bomb. That's just like standard Monster Hunter knowledge. It's not even this game, that's just any Monster Hunter game. If you add a Domino's delivery at some point this year and are on their rewards program, you can redeem a 2-topping emergency pizza. Really? And they just send you like a free pizza once a year? Is that how that works? That's a pretty cool program, if so. That is actually very cool. I bet that would earn them a lot of extra business. It was a promo for football this year. I don't know if they're bringing it back next year. Ooh. Yeah, I know I've ordered Domino's this year, but I don't remember if I ever did it through the rewards account that I've got. You know, the online account and stuff. I just don't remember if I did. We got ads coming in about 5 minutos, good people. If I remember correctly, the Royal Ludroth is a power monster with tech attacks as a side thing. Good, 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 good. Surprisingly ineffective. Did anybody watch the D&D movie? I didn't. I wanted to watch it, I just never did. I couldn't tell you why either. No es bueno. So let me ask you, without spoilers, what did you think of the movie? Ooh. Ow, that hurt pretty hard, actually. There's a lot of damage coming in.
Don't waver. Keep going.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I think it's one of the best movies made in a long time, and it captures all the chaos and instability of group play perfectly. Interesting. I actually am a little bit surprised by that.
Well fought, my friend.
See, I kind of figured it would be just kind of like average at best. But the Sonic 3 movie was also really good too. Well, actually, I already told you about that. No, Sonic 3 was good. It was a good movie. It wasn't quite as good as 2, but was still really good. We're gonna have to switch to our pig boy. Sonic 3, yeah, Sonic. I watched Sonic yesterday at the theater. It was good. It was really good. We're going tomorrow at 1. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, man. Like I said, it was a really good movie. But all of them have been really good so far. I mean, I'm sure you've watched the other two. You kind of know what to look for. This one starts off a little bit slow, but it really picks up. Sammy, have you seen Sonic 3? Jolly want a court and heated ride, Sambo? Yeah, my son loves them. He got to play hooky from school when number 2 came out. Yeah, 2 was really good. Like, 2 was really, really good. 1 was really good, don't get me wrong, but, like, I think 2 is probably the best one out of the series so far. Oh, shit. I almost got one shot there, man. I have. I love most of it. Yeah, I think the only thing that I really... Well, I don't want to say anything. There was one scene that, like, kind of bothered me a little bit, but...
Impressive display.
It was literally just me being kind of anal about the details, really. It was still good, though. I think we're thinking of the same scene. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It could be. It's like, it's not even like a really big detail. It's just like, kind of like a physics thing that kind of bothers me that for some reason I just could not get out of my head. That they could have, like, written the scene in a different way and it would have worked out a lot better. Actually, we've got ads going right now. I don't think Tavo can hear me. It's the one in space where they're talking. People can't talk in space. There's no sound. You can't talk in space. That's what bothered me. You can't talk in space. There is no sound. Like, I could even forgive explosion sounds in space more than I can people talking in space. Like, when they were having their fight, they could have just knocked each other to, like, the side of the planet where it was nighttime, and then they could have had their conversation, and it would have been the same scene, but it would have made sense because they would have been in an atmosphere. I don't know why that scene bothers me so much, but it really does. I was sitting here watching it like, why did they do it like this? I don't understand. How was John Wick as the voice of Shadow? Actually, really good. I think he did a great job. I legitimately do believe that Keanu Reeves did a great job as Shadow. I do. Yeah, I think he did. I think one of the things that really helps is that Keanu Reeves, I wouldn't say that like he's like the biggest nerd ever or anything like that, but it's clear that he loves a lot of nerdy things. You know? So like he actually approaches his roles with an appreciation and affection that other actors do not. Like, if you ever hire an actor who doesn't appreciate the source material, you're not going to get a quality product. And I feel like Keanu Reeves usually approaches his roles in a very earnest way. There's no Keanu anymore, only John. That very well could be. That could be Tavo. Ooh. Azure Kutku. Jim Carrey seemed to have so much fun in this movie. Oh, yeah, he really did. He really, really did. It felt like a Jim Carrey movie. Almost. Like, certain sections of it, absolutely. Like, you could tell he was really, really, really enjoying his movie this time. 1 and 2 didn't? Yeah. 1 and 2 just felt like, you know, obviously he was a part of the movie and he was the villain and blah, 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 blah. But, like, 3, there's so much Robotnik time between the, you know, the younger and the older that it's kind of hard for it to not be kind of a Jim Carrey movie. He always plays a role like he's genuinely surprised and happy to be in a movie. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I mean, is that, like, he really approaches the source content in a way that like, really shows that he appreciates what he's doing. You bastards. Followed me down. I didn't want to fight you. Whap! Ow! Stop! Okay. We're gonna have to switch weapons. Probably, we'll take our piercing weapon. We'll do a power shot. I'm excited for the Ballerina movie coming out. Looks badass. And The Gorge. I don't know anything about either one of those. Honestly, I'm surprised I knew anything about Sonic. I just don't keep track of things anymore. It's really bad of me. It really is. I used to be pretty good about keeping track of, like, what things were coming out, games and movies and stuff. But these days, man, it feels like I'm always just working on something, so I'm never really paying attention to what's going on. Ballerina is set in John Wick universe? Oh. So they're kind of like expanding their universe a little. Nice. This means we're pretty likely to get a Azure Kutku. The Gorge is a snipers versus monsters movie. Oh. Well, that sounds cool. Does that mean that, like, it's almost like trench warfare kind of thing, you know, where it's like they're in like a valley or something like that, taking pot shots at monsters, and the monsters maybe are doing the same or something? Or the monsters just trying to eat them. Coming in from the walls. They're coming in from the goddamn walls. From the Tim Walls. Who is that again? Is that a director? Tim Walls? Why do I know that name? Oh no, that's a politician, I think. Honestly, if it's not local politics, it has Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. Oh, I see. But yeah, no, if it's not like local politics, I haven't really paid it much mind these days. Considering the job. Ooh. That's good enough for me. Taking a shiny one out here. I actually don't know who Miles Teller or Anya Taylor-Joy both are. They protect the world from mons coming in from a classified gorge. Ooh. So, like, monsters come up out of the gorge and they shoot them and try to kill them so that way they can't come up and kill people. That's the whole shtick. Guys, I might just start breaking down the stream here pretty soon. I'm starting to get kind of sleepy. I might go through one more monster den and see if I can't snag one more egg from somewhere. Probably shut down the stream. We're not going quite yet, though. But I will be looking for a raiding target here pretty soon. Or the new Furiosa movie. Miles Teller's from the Top Gun Maverick, and Anya is the chess girl from the Netflix show. Haven't seen either of those. I did see bits and pieces of the new Furiosa movie. But I didn't see the Mad Max film that came before that. My dad's a real fan of the Mad Max series in general. And he really wanted somebody to watch that Furiosa movie with. But we didn't even actually complete it because it started to get too late. Noise is aight. No, in all seriousness, I would have liked to have finished the movie, but just didn't get the opportunity. It was pretty good, though, from what I had seen. From what little I was able to witness. We're not really finding a lot of high-grade dens out here. I'll probably just have to pick one, go in, see what I find, and get out. Mad Max is kind of fun. Yeah, a lot of post-apocalyptic things are, because you don't really have to think too hard about, you know, like the state of the world or anything like that, because it's all destroyed. You know what I mean? I think that's really like the simplicity and kind of the magic that deals with post-apocalyptic things, is that you really don't have to think about the rest of the world because none of it matters. It really just gives you the opportunity to focus specifically on what the movie is showing you. Or game, or whatever. My point still stands. I try to watch upcoming trailers every few weeks or so. Never go to the movies anymore, though. Tomorrow is a nice change. Yeah, I really do hope you and your kiddos and your wife have a good time out there, man. If you need anything, just let me know. And let me know how it goes after you're done. That's an Arzuros. We don't want that. I have no clue what this is. No, this is probably a Great Jagras. No. I can't remember what it's called. I'm drawing a blank. Same thing as this one. Nope, we're out. Oh shit, he's fast! He's so fast! Woo! Yeah, I really didn't want one of those, so I'm not ending my hunt here. I'll fast travel. I'll make some other things pop back up. I refuse! Actually, since we just got back to the village, I probably will go ahead and call it here. We did our thing. I'll hatch my monsters and I'll call it good. Especially since I can tell I'm kind of getting tired anyway. My response times are slowing down and I'm getting a little quiet at times. I can always tell that's the time I need to be going to bed. Great Jaggy, that's it. Ooh, it's even got one of those, any genes. Alright, Spooks, have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, no worry, man. I'll be raiding out here in just a few moments, and if I don't hear from you, you know, here soon or until the movie, just let me know how it goes. Ooh, that's awfully glowy. Why was it so glowy? This one kind of is too. You get a shiny? No, no. There's really no shinies in this game. Okay, let's go ahead and save our game. Plop ourselves into Betty Bye on the game, and possibly in real life coming up here pretty soon too. Alright guys, let me go ahead and see what we've got as far as rating targets go. Oh, actually we're looking pretty dry. Looking pretty dry right now. I'm gonna send you guys off to Das Milia. Normally I don't like to rate out when we've got such like a low amount of people in here, but it's fine. Das Milia. Yeah. They're a pretty cool person. I've popped into their streams a few different times. Right now they're playing one of the Mario and Luigi games. So enjoy that. Looks like partners in time. You guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you all again tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be a special guest on Cup Goodles stream at 3 o'clock. And then I'll be beginning my normal stream probably around 4 or 4:30. So to those of you who plan on being here tomorrow, I will see you all around then. But to the rest of you, have a great rest of your evening. And goodbye for now. Ta-ta!